everybody, what is going on? It is Graceful Guidance, and I have a question for you. What type of Christian are you? Are you the type of Christian that your relationship with God is your relationship with God? You don't really go to church? Or B, are you the type of Christian that you do go to church and you're very faithful to going to church, but there's really no relationship there? There's no other type of worship except for when you go to church. There has been no growth at all. Or scenario C, you feel really convicted when you sin, like you hate it, you despise the fact that you sin, and you try to do things to keep you from doing that sin again. Scenario A, there's really no struggle because you're just doing your own thing. You're just really giving yourself a title. In scenario B, you're really doing things that look good and other people perceive you as a good person, but there's no conviction there. It's more about what it looks like than what it really is. In Acts chapter 5, there's a story about Ananias and his wife Sapphira. They sold part of their land and they gave money to the church, but secretly kept some for themselves. This was all the appearance for them to look more spiritual than they actually were. And then they weren't even really convicted because they kept on doing it. So when the apostle Peter confronted him, he was like, you lied to God. And then Ananias died. And then a few hours later, the same thing happened with his wife. In scenario C, it's a little different because you're really trying. You actually feel convicted when you sin. Trust and believe there is a difference, and that difference is Jesus Christ. If you have not changed, if you don't see yourself moving from one place to another in your heart, then my friend, you are not a Christian. See, Ananias and them, they didn't care. Look, God knows the heart, and in scenario A and B, it's all about you. It's not about God, and there's no Christian in that. So now scenario C, you hate your sin. That's because God has changed your heart and you wanted it to happen. So now I say that all to say, before you get on me and like, oh, how you going to tell me you can't judge me and all this other stuff? Let me tell you something. I'm telling you this with love. You don't think I had to do that? Yes, I had to do it for myself. Everybody has to come to the cross. Don't think you have to change overnight. Don't think you have to wait till you get to a certain point in your life. Don't wait. The sincere Christian will always be welcome. But if you're not even trying, or you're just doing it just to look good and get approval from man, God will contend with you. Amen.